Oh no, this is so difficult. Hang on. I can't see what you're saying, Greta. There we go. You do have Pokemon Camp, don't you, for Alchemy? I have to admit, I've never done much with Alchemy. Because I don't ever get Alchemies. Look, it's good enough. I'm close on the right spelling. Magmar is Gafud. Just like everyone knows. Look, I was trying to send my Discord notification while I was mashing. Hi, Aspect. Thank you for the good luck. Alright, I'm all in on Magmar today. I've looked over my notes. I've confirmed all of your ranges. I trusted your ranges, by the way, Aspect. But it would have been irresponsible of me not to confirm them all. They were obviously all the same for Agatha. Anyway, yeah, I have fully rewritten my notes for the Magmar reroute. Just into a completely new version. Yeah, there's a few things I still want to do on these notes. Like, I want to link the EV notes. I'll probably link the old Muck notes because they are safer. Fuck Magmary, kill Magmar, Magmar, Magmar. Thank you, May. I appreciate the sub. May, did you end up PBing? Hello, Eminem. Enjoy your passing out. And hello, Etchy. With a check mark. Congrats on the PB. Yeah, I didn't see the second one. Hello, Sly. Holy shit, I need to have my hand up here. Yeah, Etchy, congratulations. I knew you were gonna get it at some point, but still. Ooh, congrats on the promotion, Sly. Yeah, you're very deserving, Etchy. 9,000 viewers a stream. That's why I knew he was gonna get it. The 9,000 viewers. No, I'm proud of you, Etchy. Over 9,000. Alright, Etchy, don't get ahead of yourself here. Excuse me. I don't know how to play the game. We're going with Bulbasaur on this run. Bulbasaur is a good Pokemon. Very effective. Look, I think Curvis ranked Venusaur is actually the worst alt main in the entire game. So Bulbasaur has got some real good skills. Hello, Randall. Also, congrats, Greta. You made it to Melanie. Randall, how have you been lately? Yeah, no, I don't have a game that I really want to focus on right now. So I've been really wanting to do trade alt mains. Just because it's Sword and Shield is one of those games where I can just kind of play it. And I know what I'm doing. Wow, this time is pretty bad. It's because I grabbed right ball, but yeah, Sword and Shield, I can just do trade alt mains kind of on a whim. And just as long as the notes are good, I can read them and move through them pretty efficiently. So all I really have to worry about is if people's notes are good, and if I can read them correctly. May, I'm gonna route Mantine for you as soon as I finish what I'm doing right now. I'm also in a routing mood for trade alt mains, so... I've been in a routing mood in general in the last few weeks, more than I ever have been in the past. Alright, this is maybe a dumb question. What is Blue Fire? I see people talking about it a lot. Blue Fire is almost certainly the type of game I would like, based on what I've heard about it, but I also have only heard little things about it. I want to say someone was routing Q-Fant at some point. I have no idea what the progress on that is. Do Hatterene, Greta. Hatterene is great, except for the fact that it doesn't have a move to hit Nick it with. So you have to catch Pokemon for levels before you fight the second trainer. But other than that little minor detail... See, Hat plus Hollow Knight is a really good way to get me to play the game. I think the strat is to get a bunch of Wooloo, yeah. Maybe you want to get things on Route 2? I'm not really sure how the experience works out. This is probably plus special attack, by the way. Yeah, those are very buzzwordy buzzwords that you've sent me. 3D platformer Metroidvania Souls-like. I don't know, lots of people have routed a lot of trade alt mains. Hello, Splendids. How are you today? Let me check the trade alt main list, or just send you the trade alt main list. I'm not going to look at it right now. I'll send the trade alt main list in a minute. Yeah, Gafud, that's how we describe Magmar. What are these Pokemon are getting in the way. There, Eminem. Look for names that appear a lot. I don't really know what people are routing. I don't really pay attention too much to what people are routing what. This is a quiet Pikachu. Pretty good. That's about as solid as I can ask for. You know, what do I still want to do with my Baton Pass notes, though? I probably want to clean up the Raticate Speed section a little bit. Just because looking at Raticate Speed is really awkward right now. I want to link Aspects notes. I need to credit Greta for coloring them. That's basically it. I'm pretty happy with how the routes turned out. There may be future routing improvements in the future, but... I might eventually just delete Amistar out of the notes, because Amistar is really bad. Hello, Piplup. How are you doing? That's unfortunate, Eminem. Yeah, I know that's not a complete list or anything, but it's a pretty good list. Etchy's Mimikyu route's not on the list. Although there is a Mimikyu route on there. Oh, you missed it, Piplup. Etchy getting partner is the biggest news of the town. Hello, T-Pat. It's the most exciting thing that's happened in my life recently. How are you doing today, T-Pat? T-Pat, I saw you got a very nice PB. Apparently you're not allowed to use your own command either. I am going to run some... whatever thing it is. That category. Any percent with DLC probably soon. You know what we're gonna do? This is really weird. I'm gonna go get this Oddish over here. No, I'm not. What am I gonna... Why would I do that? I almost got ahead of myself there and made a bad decision. I should have got the Oddish. Because now I'm low level. This is a bad decision. This is going poorly. Hello, Nox Connery. Ditch Bill world record holder. Alright, everything is falling apart now. Oh, I like that command. That is a solid command. Nox my king. Hi, Wall Memes. How are you? I'm doing pretty well today. Okay, Eminem, use... I don't know. I'm not the right person to answer this question. I've only played, like, a few minutes of it. And by a few minutes, I mean I've played, like, 6 chapters. Plus almost 7. Ditch Bill is actually the biggest new category. Adding it was good for Let's Go. Alright, one of these days I will play FF7R. As soon as I'm done with Fire Emblem. It's actually my next game on my list for casual games. Ditch Bill is a category where you go to Bill's house, where he's stuck as a Nidorino, and then you leave him. And that spawned from a meme when multiple runners of this game have accidentally done that in the middle of speedruns. It's a meme run. True. PS5 would be nice. For, the FF7R gameplay. Yeah, no, I still need to, I need to submit my Diggersby run. I noticed it got added. Because I asked Jordan to. That's an Oddish. Alright. Yes, BP ass notes. Thank you, Etchy. This might be a reset. I would not be surprised if this is a reset, just based on how it started out. Oh yeah, all Nox's new emotes are fun. Nox, I approve of the new emotes. Nox, I feel like you're an emo addict. You have so many You get new emotes, I feel, every few months. Here I am, barely ever getting emotes to even fill my slots. You called Sparkle a bozo. Hi, Color You Dead. And hello, Point. I hope you're both doing well. I'm just sitting here, about to reset. This is a growth, because I'm level 7. We're gonna growth twice, actually. I think growth twice is kind of the play when you're level 7. Perfect. 2 growths. Definitely a good play. It actually was a good play there. Yeah, I had 14 special attack. This Oddish is terrible. Whatever, it still works. Okay, here we go. No Weedle. It's only a gold because there's no Weedle, though. It's not a real gold. This is a, we have to catch a lot of things later on. You know, this actually isn't the first time I skipped one of the bugs. So this wasn't a gold by very much. The perfect gold is just catching Oddish and 1 bug. I'm willing to do that in Baton Pass just because, I don't know. Honestly, I shouldn't be. Alright, good luck with your school stuff, Randall. Hi, Beats Mode. How are you doing? I've been pretty good. I took a little bit of a break recently to get caught up on school, but I'm close enough. Also, congrats, Nox. Wait, which guide? I'm just walking into a sign. Because I was about to look for my guides. I'm pretty sure I have a guide down here somewhere. Definitely not in mint condition, but still a guide. Okay, please Sanchura Mankey. That's not a Sanchura Mankey. The Oros guide, that's a recent one. Alright, entering Mount Moon with 4 Pokemon to my name. This is too weak to be a Ditch Bill run and too good to be a Baton Pass run. Or, well, that's not right. This is too few Pokemon for a Baton Pass run and too many for a Ditch Bill. It's in that awkward middle ground where I just need to catch a lot of Pokemon. Oh yeah, band is the type of thing that will wear you out a lot. I have heard stories of band. I wasn't in band myself. Red and Annoying Orange. That is truly old school, isn't it? God, Fred was around. I was a teenager, I think, when Fred was big. Tuba is an interesting instrument. Oh my god, this Oddish is terrible. I'm 3-shotting Bellsprout. Etchy is 100% gonna talk about 2007 era YouTube soon, you just wait. I've seen enough of Etchies interests recently to be terrified. If you can call the Rage comic thing an interest. I actually remember 2007 era YouTube pretty well. But also, I've never really watched traditional YouTube all that much. So, I probably have a skewed view of everything. I need glowing things right now. That's a Zubat. Hello, Joker. Thank you for the 13-month sub streak. Is it a 13-month streak? This is about to be a reset. There's no way. Wait, where's the Joker command? There has to be a Joker command. Oh, there it is. Am I in quality or do I have quality options? I do, right? No, yeah, this is looking like a reset because I'm level 11 and have no Pokemon. Okay, I do have quality options. That's good. I'm not dropping too many frames today. That is the last Pokemon I needed. Alright, we're just going to catch this. Thank you, May. Smosh is absolutely considered old school YouTube. God, Zubat is such an awkward catch here too, because that takes away something I can get later as well. Not a single one of these things is glowing. It does make sense that you broke your streak when I wasn't streaming. Nice, May. Yeah, don't make commands common words is the lesson there. I'm sure I'll learn that mistake at some point, but I don't know. I never make my own commands. My chat just does it for me. My mods are irresponsible. Oh, there you go, Greta. That is very far in the past. You know, I never watched Naruto. I haven't watched much anime in general, though, so that's probably not that surprising. The Baton Pass world record is 3:16:32 by Gym Freak 7:39. It's in the splits. You know what Pokemon we need right now? We need an Onix. Hello, partner Nightbot. I'm glad you can feel camaraderie with someone here, Echi. Hello, Razor. How did your run go today? Oh, does Zubat learn a move at level 12 too? Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? No, yeah, Nightbot doesn't have a Pokesub either. I feel like that was something we figured out at some point. Oh shit, congrats, Echi. And Nox. Oh, you have no idea how tempting that Onix is. I'm not high enough level right now for, Oh, should I do it? No, I shouldn't. If it was in front of me, I would go catch that Onix right now. Only because this run is bad. What is unique chat mode? Oh, that was so close. I almost got an excellent. Alright, that should fix my catch count just a little bit. And Pikachu's high enough level. We did it. I hope you're all happy. If it was in the party, I'd ride it, but it's not, so... Sorry. Alright. That hiker is a spinner, yeah. You never see it spin because you usually just come immediately from, You just come from the ladder and go past it. See, this is the problem with catching Onix. Now they're just going to appear. Thank you for the bit, Joker. Hey, it's a Clefable, too. Let's Go's motion controls aren't bad. Yeah, no, this is just an AOP run now. I didn't get Double Moonstone, though, and I didn't get Weedle. Like, not getting Weedle kind of kills the AOP thing a lot. I'm probably going to do Gloom, because this run is behind. Or because I didn't get Weedle. I feel like this is the exact type of run where Gloom is a good decision. And also because I don't have Golbat available. And I didn't get Sandshrew, I didn't get Mankey. This run is weird. I'm not gonna ditch Bill. I've caught like 10 Pokemon now. I can't do that. I'm willing to do no Weedle Caterpie in Baton Pass only. Because we don't need as many Pokemon. That being said, I caught an Onix because I didn't get a Weedle, so maybe it's not a good idea. I have a feeling this is going to be a super bad Mount Moon time. Yeah, no, any percent no Caterpie's very, very dumb. Would not recommend it at all. This run was like the perfect storm of when Onix is okay. And really, I still shouldn't have gone for it because it was behind me, but... No, Melanie Gym Trainer Skip is really bad in Shield. Good crit as well. That saves some time. Yeah, everyone wants to ditch Bill. Ditch Bill was honestly just a really good category choice, because it brought activity to the game. And that's all you can really ask for. Because Let's Go doesn't have very much activity sometimes. It goes very on and off. Alright, now this is kind of scary, but I've been thinking about grinding any percent a little bit again. Yeah, I see Isim in the 3DS Discord a lot. That would have killed if I was level 15, probably. Or had a very good chance. I mean, T-Pad, it makes sense that you would respond to the game that you know the best. That probably is where you should make most of your responses. Yeah, anyway, super bad early game. This one is not a fantastic start. This Pikachu is good, but... Etiquette's going back to Oros. That's interesting. Okay, this early game is really not good. I'm probably down about a minute on where I want my early games to be. Yeah, no, I would do Pika if I did any percent in this. I have no interest in going back to Eevee. The only thing I would ever do on Eevee is Kabutops or Diploma, probably. I would never want to do anything with Eevee again. I just find Eevee much more reasonable, or much more miserable to grind. Pika's way more consistent, and I just have more fun doing it, so... I will continue to stay this way. What did I say? We're going with Gloom? Even if Eevee's a better run, I have less fun with it. T-Bell got cancelled. Alright, that's very fair. Why are you ordering Taco Bell at this time of night? Okay, Alright, good night, Joker. So Eevee is a 14-second time loss to catch. Let me look at this. No Mankey, no Sandshrew. I am going to evolve my, I'm going to evolve my Oddish. It's definitely not optimal here, but... Or it's not optimal, but... Actually, hold on. I don't think we do evolve Oddish here. Oh my god, Lime. Can I say how happy I am that Etchy Pain is a tier 1 emote? Just being able to use Etchy Pain makes me so happy. Also, May, you should sleep. I mean, you don't have to sleep. I won't tell you what to do, but... It feels like a potentially wise decision. Hello, Jordan. Thank you for the good luck. Etchy Pain to you as well. Wait, are there Pokemon cards coming from McDonald's? I might have to start getting McDonald's again. Oh, wow. It's Happy Meal time. I can't believe it. Don't worry, I still won't get any McDonald's. I never leave the house. No, I don't usually Uber Eats either. Because I live with my family, so usually we at least somewhat get food together. In fact, generally we somewhat get food together. That's good, Greta. That really is the, that's all it takes for the, puzzle. You just do it over and over again until you get it, and then you fail the trainer skip multiple times because it's hard. Greta, for the notes that I'm giving you soon, I will make sure... Ooh, nice poison powder dodge. I will make sure I have what to do with a trainer or a failed trainer skip, because I know I don't usually do that. Snow is bad. We have had so much snow here lately. I mean, what does that trainer have? The trainer has like a snom or something, right? Wait, Jordan, you live in Vegas, right? Or in the Vegas area. What is it like getting snow there? Because I know there was snow recently. Did it destroy the entire city? The snow is gone here. It's not all melted yet, but it's at least not snowing. Yeah, T-Fat, you're supposed to tell us where the snow is, not the other way around. I am not the Michael Phelps of reporting the weather. You know, I saw it, or I heard my mom talking to one of her friends, or maybe I saw it on Facebook. It might have been seeing it on Facebook. But, they were talking about how wonderful it is that Zoom is set up for schools now because, in their words, we don't have to have snow days anymore because you could just use Zoom. And as a person who enjoyed snow days many times, that broke my heart a little bit. There were multiple times in school when I was in middle school or high school where I would be like, all right, there's probably going to be a snow day tomorrow. I'm going to not do my homework. And it usually worked out because, like, they didn't ask for Zoom. Yeah, I did that all the time. And then sometimes it came back against me because we would have school. But, you know. What's life without a few zeros on homework assignments? We definitely get hail sometimes. Yeah, no, I think technology has made school worse in some ways. Like, I cannot imagine if my mom got access to my grades just on her phone. Because when my sister has a grade put in, my mom gets a text about it. And that's wild to me. Like, that would have destroyed me completely at times. Because it'd be like, oh, why didn't you turn this thing in? Nice. 10 minutes of snow is a lot. It's dangerous. Zippy's F does not have a chance to kill this coughing. We are just dodging every poison move. I'm a huge fan of this Pikachu. Hi, Venonat. I shouldn't have waited. 2 to 5 more inches of snow. It's fine. I don't leave my house. That's something that came up in May's stream earlier. I've realized that I've seen about, like, 3 people outside of my family in the last, like, year. And that's kind of depressing in a way. Because social interaction is nice. And I am very happy with what I have online. And I'm extremely grateful I have it, actually, because if I didn't have the online world and this community just in general, I'd be very alone. So the fact that I do have this is extremely helpful. Because yeah, like before I started streaming, I wasn't really doing a whole lot. Like my life didn't really have any direction. And this has definitely brought it to me, so I suppose thank you all for being here. And just for being good friends. Alright, Nox, I'm ready for the PSR SGDQ Airbnb. I have no intention of leaving once the world opens up again, though. I'm going to still keep doing this all the time. In 20 years, I'll still be running Let's Go Pikachu. Well, maybe not. Okay, you made your apartment, T-Pat. I understand. No, honestly, I'd be a ton more lonely if it wasn't for the speedrunning community in general. I may eventually run things that aren't 3DS and Switch games, but I'm not that interested in running old Pokemon, to be honest. I don't know that I would go back before, like, Plat. No, it's not about being hard, it's just I like the modern games more. That's not a complete rule, or like a 100% thing. I don't have any interest in running Gen 1 anymore. Other than maybe 151. 151 might be interesting to do for a little while. Fire Red Leaf Green, I just did not enjoy. As a speed game, just in general. I think I would feel probably similarly about most of the Gen 3 games as a speed series. Gen 3 has cool movement. Like, Emerald actually... Alright, I will give that... Or I will point out that one. Emerald, I think, is a really good-looking speed game. I will not be running Hat. I am learning SMO right now. But I've taken a couple days off just in general, so... Alright. Write it down somewhere, Greta. Potentially, T-Pat. I still remember the Bill episode of the anime, where he's chasing the Dragonite. T-Pat, you've scared May off. Alright, May, have a good night. You should sleep. I think I agree with this decision. Speaking of trade-alt mains, here's an idea that I had recently. So this wouldn't be official because it's not technically allowed under the rules of trade alt mains. But you can get level 3 Dragonites in Let's Go. So what if I did a Dragonite trade alt main? Like I said, it wouldn't be allowed because technically you need to start with Dratini based on the rules of trade alt mains. But I think it'd be interesting. Same with level 3 Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno, which are technically possible. I'm not going to grind for those or anything, but... Okay, so right here, we do not need... the, whatever it is anymore. The rare candy. The Pokemon in the sky can be any level between 3 and 56 if you don't have a lore up. Which includes 3. 3 is in that range. So are 4 to 7, actually. If you have a lure, they're always 57. So you can't have a lure up. Okay. That was extremely cowardly. No, yeah, you can't catch level 100 things in this game. There's nothing that high. I might no reset this run. I don't know. We'll see. Now that we're not using Alola Muck for Agatha anymore, this is much more dangerous. Yeah, I have a level 3 Dragonite and Charizard sitting in my casual Let's Go file right now. But they aren't, like... It's not one with good IVs, so I wouldn't want to actually use it. You could change nature in Sword and Shield, so I'm not worried about that, but... Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to route that, honestly. I think it might be really interesting. Like I said, definitely not leaderboard legal, because you should be using Dratini if you want to do Dragonite trade alt main. But starting with Dratini also sounds kind of miserable, because Dratini and Dragonair are both bad Pokemon. Yeah, you can get level 3 birds. It is possible. I've never even seen a bird in the sky, but I also didn't play this game that much casually. I think my casual file only has like 25 hours on it. Alright, and I have more than enough Zippy Zaps here. I have a ton of Zippy Zaps. What happened? I feel like I really screwed something up here now. Congrats, Greta. I bet the cookie is nice. That's the perfect way to celebrate, really. Don't get too excited about the time. I only have 12 Pokemon right now. So this is not that great yet. I just want to be really clear on that. Always fun, Piplup. I mean, that's the best way to catch Galarian Moltres, to be fair. This is a quiet Pikachu, so pretty good. We're going to save some time on the Jesse James fights compared to my PB. Okay, so one thing I still have to be wary of is that I only have 37 Pokemon planned, which is pretty low at this point. Maybe I should have gotten Gloom. I don't know. Not having to catch 50 mons for Koga would probably cut off like 30 to 40 minutes at least. I don't know exactly what it would be, but it's a lot. It would also make the run on RNG nightmare. There's a reason Kicked by Koga is the absolute worst category in the game. The black things are possible to catch, but you really shouldn't. Okay, do not buy X defense today. Alright, we're good. I have money for one more lure or repel. So I'm going to buy 5 repels now, I think. Psyduck was in kind of an awkward position. Yeah. Alright, I've changed the notes to 5 repels. 5 repels is good. I didn't actually calculate that money, I just kind of guessed approximately where I was going to be when I decided, hey, I should buy more repels and lures. Yeah, 5 repels sounds good. That gives us a ton of leeway for execute later. And just for spawns in general. That's a nice place for an Abra to spawn. I would have loved for that Abra to spawn earlier. Oh yeah, can someone send me a DM and remind me to, whoops. This potion is overkill. Yeah, can someone send me a DM and remind me to, oh, highlight my shiny Geodude from the other day. I don't remember if I might have even done it, but if I didn't, or Greta, if you want to just do it, you can, but for whenever I eventually make my shiny compilation video, I want to have them all accessible. I don't know that I'm ever going to make a Let's Go Shiny compilation video, but who wouldn't want that? Good Growlithe. Sparkle Lantern, thank you for the host. Alright, goodnight, Razor. How did Monkey go? I hope everything went well. I'm doing more Let's Go Baton Pass with more reroutes now. Alola Muck is gone. This run doesn't have a Weedle, so it's really behind on Pokemon, which is scary. So I have no idea how successful this is going to be. Weedle is one of the worst Pokemon to miss because you just lose 3 Pokemon immediately. Azelf got dumpstered by Thunder Punch Golem. I just need to take that in for a minute. Alright. Yeah, of all things for Azelf to get dumpstered by. Alolan Golem is a problematic Pokemon in Let's Go, actually. No, I'm sure Azelf is a viable main. Like, it's got good attacking stats. Okay. Up to 39 planned Pokemon. Still really behind. I have no idea what I'm catching later. Yeah, no, Azelf has really good physical attack and special attack, right? That being said, Thunder Punch Golem apparently is too much for it, so... And it's fast, also. Being fast is pretty beneficial. Krabby. Aren't all Azelf's glass cannons, kind of? Mild zero defense is especially glass cannon, but still. Hi, Damon. Also. Hi, FRK. Okay, that's 41. Still not entirely sure how we're going to get to 42 here. Or 50. I've already caught Onix, too, so I can't even go that route. And I've caught a Zubat, so I can't go for a Zubat Golbat. This run's really messed up. With the catches. I need the second controller. What am I doing? I think it's faster to wait there. Yeah, okay, so... And I don't have Nidoran Male either. Wow. We might be doing Nidoqueen Hideout. Wait, no, I need more Pokemon here. I need either Spearow or Nidoran Male. Because if I don't get Nidoran Male, we're still at 39 planned. I don't know how I'm going to recover that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna spend some more time here. I think that would be wise at this point. I'm 3 minutes ahead, but I only have 14 Pokemon right now. So I'm not 3 minutes ahead. I'm not even close. Actually, I can't believe all your sub badges are nostrils now. Or were they bit badges? It might be bit badges. Nostril got no chill. I need 50 pokes. What do you mean, Nox? I'm about to pick up an extra rare candy just so I can evolve Grimer. We're going back to Alola Muckstrats. Out of necessity. Okay. So I still need Spearow. I really hope Spearow spawns here. I'm gonna leave without it if it doesn't, but... Oh, if I don't get Spearow. That's gonna be real bad. The game has forgiven me for whatever I did wrong. Alright, I should be good now. I have not been punished. Somehow. I don't know what I did to deserve to not be punished, but I haven't been. Everything's gonna be good. This is Baton Pass, so the basic idea behind Baton Pass is we have to use a different Pokemon for every gym battle and Elite Four battle. So you have to use basically 13 different Pokemon. And then because Let's Go Pikachu is... or Pikachu kind of struggles, we also need to use 2 other Pokemon throughout the game to kind of help us out. Rhyhorn is super nice. Yeah, Baton Pass is a super good, like, route now for Let's Go. It's the same thing for alt mains. A lot of the best alt mains can come within 10% or 10 minutes of any percent really easily. Like, I still think it's reasonable for me to PB in Let's Go Eevee with Rhyhorn. I'll take the clip of the entire event, Greta. Because I can, if I ever do make that compilation video of all the shinies, I can cut as I need to. It's more about having the situation. Thank you for doing this for me, by the way. Yeah, because I definitely cut out the middle part. In this hypothetical shiny video. Alright, what other Pokemon do I need here? If I get Graveler, Machop, and Cubone, I'll be at 48. That'll be good enough. That should get me through the game. I can improvise from there. Hi, Mir. How are you doing? Alright. Yeah, I can always get something like Grime or Jigglypuff. Oh, Nox, let's go. Soap's 5 death Alolan Raichu test run a while ago got a 320, I think. Like, Alolan Raichu can definitely go down to sub 310 at least, if not better. Why would I cancel that? Whatever, we're just gonna take encounters. Yeah, that's the Onyx. I tried my hardest to avoid it. I'm glad you're doing great. That's always encouraging to hear. I've been doing pretty well. No, yeah, Raichu is definitely a top tier alt main, I think. This was a super slow room. Just the way I handled it wasn't very good. But I had to go back from the Machop. Like, that was not negotiable in this run. If I had Weedle, we'd basically be done right now. We'd pretty much have all the Pokemon we need, and we could just leave and be satisfied. Instead, I'm still in desperate trouble. Comet Punch. Okay. Thank you, Greta. I really appreciate that. Awkward place around the spinner, but this is a good Pokemon to see. Alright, 4 more Pokemon to figure out. Oh, hopefully this isn't too big, actually. Nah, that's okay. 1 extra level on Spearow is not that big of a deal. Okay, so if I get a Cubone here, we're pretty much good. The highlight is just of the shiny Geodude I saw a while ago. I'm saving all of them for the eventual shiny compilation, where you see me catch like 3 shinies and skip the other 20. That's what that compilation really is for. Why did he just spin that way? He spun backwards. This guy only spins in a clockwise direction, and then he just spun counterclockwise right there. He's cheating. Yeah, it was the shiny Geodude when Sparkle hosted, actually. I wasn't even going to acknowledge it until the host. Then I had to, because it was going to be on screen. Alright. This actually turned out really well. Solid Rock Tunnel. Dude, I love that this game has so many shinies available in it. Or just that shinies appear, and they're actually on screen. I wish they were on screen on Sword and Shield too, so I could skip those as well. We'd have a lot of missed shinies if they were on screen in Sword and Shield. Running past shinies. Look, sometimes I just want to skip some shinies. I just want to see a shiny on the screen and then watch it disappear. Watch it go away in the distance. And then we can be happy that it happened, but we can also acknowledge that it is gone. Yeah, Nox, you are definitely pretty old at the ripe old age of 24. That's really pushing up there, isn't it? Honestly, Aspect, I'm kind of amazed you haven't seen a shiny. Like, they show up once every maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10 runs or so? If I had to guess? Maybe not that much, that's probably too much. Probably once every 10 to 20 runs, on average. I'm definitely overestimating with the number I gave. Alright, I have 60 attack, 66 special attack. 66 special attack is really good for this point in the run. I sort of understand why they don't have overworld shinies in Sword and Shield. Because it would be very easy, because there's a lot of overworld Pokemon. You can spawn them and despawn them extremely quickly. Like, you spawn Pokemon way faster in Sword and Shield than you do in Let's Go. But still, it's kind of nice to have it, too. I'm really trying to do this run, by the way, in a way where I don't have to get Arcanine, because Arcanine is really awkward. So if I can avoid getting Arcanine as my 50th Pokemon, I'll be much happier. Hello, Noja. How are you doing tonight? Like I said, if I had Weedle, we'd already be good. You know what the best part is? Two Metapods spawned in front of me. If either one of them was a Kakuna, I would have caught that. It would have been fine. Like, Kakuna Beedrill is okay. Especially in Baton Pass. Oh, nice, Noja. That's always fun. Yeah, I have seen one of my cousins a bunch recently. The only problem... well, no, there's another cousin who I haven't seen in like 10 years. Not really willingly, necessarily, just it hasn't worked out. And I haven't gone out of my way to, either. One of these days I'm going to remember that X attacks are up and not left. Yeah, no, if this was an any percent run, I would never even consider going on without Weedle. I did one any percent run without Caterpie and Weedle, and I regretted it immediately. This is kind of shaky HP to do this, honestly, but we are not routing Alola 9 or Raichu into Baton Pass in any circumstances. That sounds like an awful idea. Actually, hold on. No, I'm just kidding. What if we used Alolan Raichu instead of... Yeah, if it wasn't level 30, it'd be more reasonable. But it has the same trait evolution issue. Or you have to do an extra trade that whatever other Pokemon has a problem with. Saved 34 seconds in that rock tunnel. Still a single Pokemon behind. If we quit this run and do it on the fly Alolan Raichu alt main, I am still very behind on Pokemon. I do think Alolan Raichu alt main is probably good. Like, I think it's way better than a lot of alt mains. It's probably better than Alola Mach, at the very least. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the best electric type in the game. It has to be the best electric type, I think. It's definitely faster than Magneton. I don't know if it's better, but... There's no way it's not faster, because you don't have to go all the way to Power Plant. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Magneton also hasn't been fully, like, optimized, probably. Or it's been optimized, but it hasn't been... No one's done a run that puts it to its full potential, probably. Like, if we were comparing this run to my 80% PV, we probably would have reset already. Just quality-wise. Well, maybe not reset, but... Alright, see you later, Aspect. Have fun at work. For anyone who doesn't know, Aspect is responsible for the big reroute from the last time I was doing these runs, which is using Magmar for Agatha. And Aspect has also written up the Let's Go Eevee version of these notes, which is really nice. So this game is, or this category is now very playable regardless of what game you have. Why is... okay. That cycle was very odd. Yeah, Magmar is an interesting one because there was a time a while ago where Gym Freak tried out Golduck for Agatha because it is technically faster than anything else we've done, but it's just miserable because like you have so many turns you can get crit and you can get poisoned. So I kind of just put everything that wasn't super safe Alola Muck or Rhydon or Graveler out of my mind. But in the end, we have to go with what's fast, and Magmar is absolutely faster than Alola Muck. So as much as it pains me, this is going to break out. Nope, never mind. I missed an excellent because it started floating away, but... that works for me. I refuse. I'd rather get Arcanine. I almost accidentally clicked Modest there. Modest is a problem, because then you can't use Raticate for Sabrina. Modest I would have had to rebuy the nature, actually, later on. And it would have been a huge waste of time. We buy Mild in this. There's a part of me that wants to try out buying Rash instead. But I think Rash makes the last couple fights too miserable to kind of really want to go with that. Kabutops, or the Lance fight especially, would be pretty problematic. Because you have to take some Hydro Pumps, and those Hydro Pumps do a lot of damage. What Rash would do is it would make Rash would make Agatha slightly less scary. Rash would also make Sabrina more scary. Task of this game would be interesting. Also, yeah, credit, don't worry, it is not 5 a.m. I started my stream reasonably early today, and I haven't reset yet. Like, this is my first run of the night. It's a miracle. I always reset early. I bet a task of this game would go, like, around 2:45. I don't know what my Nidoking's attack is either, so... we are just going for the normal Tail Whip, Poison Jab. Looks like it wasn't very good. That's probably a better purchase than what you were considering buying before. So I will not judge you for that one. It's a much better purchase. Wait, actually, this Nidoking's attack was insane. Greta, one of these days, we need to make sure you put this art up so you can actually look at it. Please. Alright, let's make it happen. It's time. I will keep reminding you of it. Because you can't just buy all this art and then leave it in your closet. You have to be there to, or be able to enjoy it. It's very important. My mashing is awkward today. I feel like I've lost just random time on that. Yeah, you should figure out what frames you need to put everything in. That's probably a good thing to do. Wow, that was a very strong sludge. That did so much damage. Alright. So, antidote, super potion. Did anyone ask Etchy if there's confidential information that the normies can't have? Alright, good luck, Eminem. You gotta win. Sorry, T-Fat. Etchy's in the secret club now. You don't get to know about that information. I am a Pikachu. It's amazing. I don't know when that happened. Hello, Head Bob. How are you doing? I just saw you playing a game on Steam. I only know because it came up like 2 minutes ago. I've started leaving my Steam on recently, just for, I like to see what people are doing when I'm streaming. It's a nice thing to know. Occasionally it provides some good content. Yeah, I can see everyone on golf. Exactly. Oh, Eminem, how could you fuck up already? You're like an hour into this. No, free games are always great. Free games have never steered me wrong. Alright, yeah, you're like 20 minutes into it. I'm sorry, my timing is a little bit skewed. No, I don't know how long the game is. Not at all. Alright, Pikachu, I would really appreciate if you Power of Loved out of Confusion right now. That would make me quite happy. Also, you are just good. This is a guaranteed Helping Hand range at 71 special attack. Yeah, this Pikachu is super good. We will definitely 3-turn every one of these fights. Yeah, I've been super busy with routing stuff recently. Just routing various random things in Pokemon games. How did you, Eminem? So here's the thing about the skip button. Like, it's definitely fun the first few playthroughs to look through or maybe the first playthrough, or the first half of the first playthrough, to look through everything. But there's some point where you want to go through battles, just, you want to get it done. I don't know, Greta. When do you want to beat the new 4-player Dynamax Adventure record? Go find us 2 extra players. Alright, Nox. I know you've been talking about it a lot too, Nox. Like, I do like Dynamax Adventures. I like getting random shinies. We might underspeed this Golbat. We do underspeed the Golbat. That's awkward. This Nidoking has 82 attack. That's insane. It's so high. I should probably put a heal range in this. Or when to heal for Giovanni. I am working in C++ right now. I'm doing machine learning stuff. I do not like C++. I strongly dislike C++ actually. But I strongly dislike everything. It all works out fine. Alright, 73 special attack. Are you, Damon? Very interesting. Maybe I should use Double Edge. Or Double Kick, the move that will actually hit a Rhyhorn. There we go. We just keep saving time. We're just going to keep moving forward as this run goes on. I'm very curious where this run is going to start losing things. Pulse isn't Central Time, yeah. as far as I know. Unless something has changed recently. Pulse's birthday. Ooh. Well, that's exciting. Okay, let me clean this up. Abra, Kadabra, we're definitely not getting. Eevee, I'm not getting. I'm probably going to get a Grimer. Okay, come on, Joy-Con. Yeah, Grimer is almost certainly the play here. Because Grimer's an easy catch. I can do that with Great Balls without any huge issue. Alright, come on. My controller. I'm going to need to get new Joy-Cons at some point. The drift is starting to catch up with these ones, actually. The thing is, I don't want to play Joy-Con games that much, so I don't know how much I care about fixing the drift. But it's probably something I should do in the long run. Okay, come on, Ghastly. I do need that lure up. I've cancelled 2 lures in this run. But yeah, it's extremely important that we get a Ghastly. At level 33. Lower levels probably still work, but they're much more dangerous. I have no idea what my favorite flavor of Pop-Tart is. I don't eat Pop-Tarts very often. I can't even remember the last time I've had a Pop-Tart, to be honest. I don't remember whether I deposited Marowak or Machop earlier. Yeah, no, my mom never really bought Pop-Tarts when I was a kid, so I just didn't eat them. And then there was a time in college where I ate them occasionally, but only if people in the house with me had them. I just grab 1 or 2. I've never really eaten toaster strudels either. So when I was, up until like when I was 18 or so, I was a extremely picky eater. Then I kind of cleared everything up. Spoopy game. It's alright. We skipped the cutscene, so you don't have to see anything that's scary. I can't believe you didn't like French fries until last year. French fries are like the thing everyone eats. This happened in my last run, too. Alright, we're gonna lose some time here, because Ghastly has not spawned yet. There we go. There's my Ghastly. French fries are a solid food. They're definitely a top tier food, actually. No question. Alright, I will take that. Not a great Ghastly, but... like, I was definitely slow. Alright, and Machop is the Pokemon I need to pull out later. Oh, here's the Precipice Blades question again. There's a Cubone. How nice. I saw people were discussing this earlier. Precipice Blades is pronounced... is the word not actually precipice? I always thought that's how the word was said. I could be wrong. Like, I'm not an expert in geology. I don't know why I said geology either. I'm not sure that that's really a geological word. Yeah, I saw that that was the conclusion people came to on the 3DS Discord. The Pick-a-Peck Blades. This is a Adamant Nidoking. What a perfect Pokemon. Oh, thank you, Eminem. You got me there. I don't know why I sounded so sarcastic there. I didn't intend to do that. This is guaranteed. This Helping Hand. This is why Nidoking is so good, by the way. It's because of Helping Hand. If it didn't have Helping Hand, it wouldn't be anywhere near as effective. Okay, Nox. Let's hear it. I will not disregard you. Dude, how bad was my early game in PB? Because this early game even hasn't even been that good. Oh, Nox. It's beautiful. We have a lure open. Or, I have a lure going right now. I gotta remember that. Yeah, no, this early game hasn't been, like, great or anything. But I'm 3 minutes ahead, almost. This is actually very legitimately 3:13 pace at worst. But like I said, this run isn't that great yet. It's fine, but it's not fantastic or anything. Alright, I am going to, hey, it's a Chansey. Say hi to the Chansey, everyone. No, yeah, I feel like I might be in the position that maybe I should be grinding any percent right now, because I'm playing Let's Go really well lately. I have been playing Let's Go really well lately. My run the last time I streamed was better than this one, up until Vermilion, when I screwed up with the X item shop as well, so... This is really interesting. Alright, Ponyta, Doduo, Pidgey. I can catch Pidgey or Pidgeotto. Either one is fine. I see that other Doduo, but it's right next to a trainer, so we don't really want that. One Pokemon down. Two more to go. I think that might have been a Pidgey up there, but it's fine. I did not ditch Phil. I'm sorry. This is an invalid speedrun. It was very foolish of me to make that mistake. Oh, that was actually very foolish of me. Alright. Yeah, I deserve that. I deserve this breakout too. Wow, I'm blowing it on Pidgeotto. Alright. I was not punished. That's not a very good moveset for a Yamask. How did you beat it? Alright, Ponyta is a 20% spawn. I should have just gone with the Ponyta that I was right next to, but... Oh, you're gonna do this to me, aren't you? Gonna make my life harder. I should have thrown one cycle earlier, but it's okay. Wait, does... Oh, Venoshock does hit Yamask, doesn't it? I don't know why I was thinking Venoshock didn't hit Yamask. I was thinking it was Steel, Ground, and the other type all at once. Alright, Haunter, Marowak, Machoke. Yeah, it's a 4 times resist, isn't it? For Venoshock? Because Yamask is Ghost Ground. I sort of know my shield. That's the trade alt main Bunnelby Classic. Because for the Sableye, the only Pokemon that you have, or the only Pokemon that you can, or the only move that you can hit Sableye with is Mud Shot, which 2-hit KOs at +6. Because Bunnelby special attack sucks. So that fight, sometimes you just have to wait out Disable. Yeah, anything with this, or Ghost with Disable can be a problem sometimes, just depending on what you have. Depending on what you're doing. Okay, so I have 5 Ultra Balls left. I have to catch Staryu, Magikarp, Tentacool, Magmar, and Rattata. And probably Grimer. I can do Rattata and Grimer with Great Balls. We could try to save 2 Ultras for Magmar if we can. There's a decent chance something like Tentacool takes 2 Ultras as well. Yeah, as we do this run more, or as I do this run more, I find a few things that are sometimes problematic. Yeah, no, Escavalier is a problem for Toxtricity, isn't it? What's the plan for Toxtricity against Escavalier? Do you just Dynamax and Stun Shock? G-Max Stun Shock has to kill, right? There's no way. Or get ranges. Does Drogon not always kill? I would expect Drogon to always kill you. Or just discharge. Interesting. You know what other Pokemon I could catch instead of Grimer? I could catch Rattata. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Or, not Rattata. I could catch Pidgey. No, not Eevee. I've already left the Eevee place. No, I need to catch Rattata. Yeah, Fire Punch sounds like it'd be good for Toxtricity. For Escavalier, for the Rose fight alone. Like, Toxtricity doesn't have that high of attack stat, but it's probably good enough. Yeah, Pidgey'd be super good right now. I'd be very happy if I saw a Pidgey. I want to save 2 Silver Raspberries for... Actually, no, I probably wouldn't even take a Pidgey. I'd probably just wait for a Grimer. I think that's just better. Hello, Primal. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? How are you doing over there? Ooh, an XYPB. Congratulations. I almost forgot the split. We do not escape rope out of here. Also, hi Josh. I hope you're doing well as well. Josh, congrats on your PB earlier today as well. Alright, this is the part of the run where things can potentially go horribly wrong. There's a Gloom up there. I could have caught that as my last Pokemon. Okay, Tentacool. Yeah, the first XY runs were really fun. For me. I really enjoyed XY in the early days. That's annoying. That's actually really bad that Tentacool broke out there. Yeah, I learned XY originally because just the route is really interesting. Okay, so I have 1 Ultra Ball for Magmar. It might even be smart here to Great Ball Magikarp. Okay, I do not want the Tentacruel. Tentacruel is definitely not a good catch. I will take that. N47 is not a fantastic Starmie. Not the best Starmie in the world, at least. Alright, we're not using that. I'm gonna get either Arcanine or Grimer. We'll see what's going on. And how I feel. Arcanine is just really awkward for Baton Pass. You don't even remember her name, Greta. It's Marissa. I forgot the Water Stone. Close enough. This is a person we're talking about, Greta. That does make sense to be T-Pat. F1 pit stops look pretty fast. Oh, this is where good runs go to die. Never mind, we got a Magikarp. Kind of slow on the Magikarp and Ghastly spawns today still. Alright, I will be using a Great Ball if this breaks out. It didn't, though. Magikarp is very annoying to catch. It just chooses to be a problem consistently. Okay, so Rattata, Magmar, Grimer. That is not a Rattata or a Grimer or a Magmar. Okay, so I'm going to use Great Balls on these two Pokemon. I'm going to use Great Ball Raspberry for each of these, because we really want to save our Ultra Ball for Magmar if I can. Like, this whole situation is very awkward as it is. Just the number of balls I have, because I've had a couple breakouts already. I plan for one breakout, but that's really all you can count on. Alright, I am going to catch this Grimer. So I've got 2 Silver Raspberries and 1 Ultra Ball for Magmar. This could be a disaster. I definitely don't miss Hawlucha, by the way. Hawlucha is actually genuinely the problem with XY speedruns. If Hawlucha wasn't there, they'd be perfect. Hawlucha is the reason that I couldn't get XY runs going once you get a certain time. Okay, so Starmie, Doduo, or Dodrio, Rapidash, Tentacool, Pidgeotto, Rattata. I need to have those Pokemon in my party. Oops. Alright, please show me some good stats, Starmie. Alright, that is some good stats. 119, 116. We will take that. Here we go. Wish me luck. Come on, Magmar. Stay in the ball. You wouldn't leave me here. Thank you. Alright. It's one part of the dangerous part of this run done. I don't need to candy Tentacool either, because I got a glowing Magmar. How does that affect the future, that I didn't have to candy Tentacool? I wonder which candy is faster to skip. Probably this one in Mansion. Yeah, almost certainly this one in Mansion, so we're going to not take this candy. Alright, here we go. Now this run is really going. No, we've actually cleared most of the really rough stuff in this run. I want to check... I have to remember to check Rattata's speed right here. Also. Because we have... Or there's actually a neat trick. Or, well, not a neat trick. It's not really a trick. But one of the things I realized recently is that when Dodrio gets knocked out here, when we switch in Rattata, we can look at its speed. And hopefully see that it's not incredibly slow. $75 is slow. I'm gonna throw away my Zubat, I think. $75 is the awkward speed, where there's a chance that we speed tie with Jinx when we level up. 75 will either take us to 76 or... Okay, actually, I'll just look right here. Yeah, okay. So I'm 1.2 slow for Jinx. I'm gonna speed tie it. So, because we're gonna speed tie Jinx, I'm gonna... Let's see. If Raticate levels up before the next fight, or before Sabrina, we don't have to do anything. I don't think it's going to, though. So I'll probably just get myself one quick candy. Just for consistency. This is a really low speed, by the way. It's a very low speed threshold for Raticate to not outspeed Sabrina's Jinx. But it's definitely better to outspeed Sabrina's Jinx than not. There's a Ditto. I could have actually done the Ditto idea. I don't know why I picked up Grimer, if Ditto was going to be right there. Alright, so I'm 2 Pokemon ahead of PB as well. And that's just the new route. Let me get rid of the trade for Alolan Grimer in these notes. That is no longer necessary. Definitely not going with that now that I have Magmar. Trading for Alolan Grimer was the one big weak point in the old run. It's just it was so good for Koga compared... Or not Koga, for Agatha compared to Victory Road catches. The Grimer trade is a 44-second detour. Approximately. Like, who knows how well I timed that, but... It's one of those things where catching Magmar is definitely better. Okay, let me not mess up these quiz questions, actually. That's actually pretty important. I want to not make a fool of myself here and blow a good run to that. Because I definitely have messed these up before. There's a lot of people with no taste in the world, I'm sure. Alright, don't burn me. Don't confuse me, actually. Just keep using Flamethrower. One more Flamethrower. Please. It's a miracle. No Confuse Ray. I cannot remember the last... I can't believe I didn't get a Confuse Ray in 3 turns. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Alright. This run is now officially just solid. I haven't tested Magmar yet, so I know Aspect has. I'm assuming it will work fine. It is more dangerous than Muck used to be. Alright, good luck, Greta. There are flowers in front of those trash cans. I've never seen those before. It's like the deepest I've ever looked at this game. Food actually sounds really good right now. I haven't been eating enough lately. Lime, climbing over barrels is dangerous. We do not want to suggest that kind of thing to the children who play this video game. You gotta be careful what you encourage the kids to do. I'm gonna get a level up on this fight. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Surge, you better not give me any level or experience right here. This Raichu better give me like 100. Alright. Still 9 seconds ahead. Or, not 9 seconds ahead, still about 4 minutes ahead almost. I don't know if this is quite going to be a 312. But it's got a very good chance at 313. Like I said, the early game wasn't the best. And a couple of the catches weren't super fast. But outside of that, this run has been pretty solid. Okay, so I did not get put to sleep on PB. I could see that as well. And Kabuto's in slot 2 right now, which is also slightly awkward. Or no, it's in slot 3. I don't know exactly where I want Kabuto to be. Because I think ideally Kabuto's in slot 2 in Giovanni's gym. So that we can Aqua Jet the Nidoking. That's a very minor detail. Like, Aqua Jet's only marginally faster than X special attack. If it even is. I should probably check that. It's gotta be faster than Menuing. Menuing is slow. It's just like in Sword and Shield. It's slower to menu if you can avoid it. Or it's better to not menu if you can avoid it. I mean, if you're questioning walking over barrels, why don't we just walk over the ledge right to Erica? The ledge is like 2 inches high. Okay, use Mega Drain. Turn 1. Please. Nice. I was gonna say, I probably deserve to get Sleep Powdered since I dodged the Confuse Ray in Blaine's gym completely. But we take that easily. Alright, so we're bringing Magmar into the party, then Starmie, Dodrio, slot 1 and 2. Magmar is the second to last thing I caught, I think. So Magmar is interesting here. We don't necessarily need to have Magmar in the party early, because level 45 Magmar is good enough. Why was that Growlithe so far down? I almost hit that. Yeah, level 45 Magmar is actually good enough to deal with Agatha. The benefit to having Magmar in the party the whole way, though, is that Agatha's less dangerous. I'm very scared of this Agatha fight. Agatha with Magmar is very much in the same vein as kind of Agatha with Golduck, where you're risking crits on your setup turns. And you don't need to do as much setup as Golduck did. And notably, a crit doesn't kill you from full, which is better than Golduck too. But I'm still very uncertain on it. That does sound like it would hurt Greta. It's always a pretty painful experience. I was pressing the B button. Alright, this fight should be clean. Hopefully. What'd you get as your snack? I really want a snack right now. I'm very hungry. I need to eat more. I feel like I don't enough. Well, I definitely don't enough. That Chex with cheese thing is still very strange to me. It just sounds like an odd mix. Oh, did I not tell you what was for dinner? I don't remember anymore. It was some kind of fish. I've been eating fish for like the last 3 days. What else did I have besides fish? It was basically just fish. We had some kind of pasta with some kind of cream sauce as well. Yeah, no, I've just been eating lots of fish for the last few days. That has been the food of choice. This is going to be a gold split, by the way, but we're catching up on our... We're catching up on the Pokemon count. That's why. Because in previous routes, you would get to 46 Pokemon on Giovanni. Here we get to 46 on Blaine. You're not actually supposed to get to 46 on Blaine with this route, but that's how it happened this time. Alright, Archer. Be generous to me. I said it's a free gold, but it's not a free gold until Archer goes well, which it looks like it has. Alright, we want to see 2 Bonemerangs into Eradicate. That's all we need to see. We can get the magical 3-turn Archer fight. Or, Sucker Punch into Cubone and Protect from Wheezing. Interesting. This fight just surprises me more and more every day. That's a really weird turn. See, that's more what I'm expecting. A Sucker Punch into Starmie. And there's the Focus Energy, alright. This is now just a normal classic Archer fight. 4 turns is nothing to complain about. Like, this is fine. Hi, Codeman. Okay, please do not use Headbutt. Please just use Boomerang. Thank you. Alright, that was perfectly acceptable. That was solid enough. Things are going pretty well. I haven't done that much. I've just been going through school, streaming occasionally. Same as always, really. How have you been lately? This has been where I've been spending most of my time on this Let's Go Baton Pass route. And I'm pretty happy with where the route is now. I think the route is actually just really good at this point. That's something I'm going to do with this stream is over. Regardless of whether I PB or not, I'm going to put my notes on, I'm going to put my notes on the Switch Discord. I think they're at the point where I would like to do that. Also, if Raticate doesn't level up, I need to give it a quick candy. I don't want to forget that. I don't know if Raticate's going to level up in these next couple of fights. I hope it does, but I don't have my hopes up. I wonder if I could use Raticate on the Executor fight. Are you talking about Ditch Bill? Because that's the only hot new speedrun I could think of. Okay, what is the hot new speedrun? Please tell me, Damon. Is it in a generation before 6? Because if it is, I don't know about it. Pokemon Battle Trainer? I don't even know what that is. I've never even heard those words together before. DDR does not seem like a good speed game, unless you do it in the same way that you do Project Diva. Which you could do. Yeah, just get lots of perfects. Choose random songs. Alright, what is Pokemon Battle Trainer, Damon? Please explain. What happened to Star Sign? Excuse me, that was not... That was not fake out Persian. I do not appreciate that crit slash. That did so much damage to Starmie. Yeah, I have never heard of this thing in my life. I also didn't know Pokemon had Skylander toys. Anyway, good gold there, actually. By the way, I'm going to play Lorelei, I think, really safely. Crits do like 70 damage. We're going to heal anything that's less than 80 health, I think, on Lorelei today. So I might lose one more points. Or I might lose a little bit of time on that. I'm going to play conservative as much as I can. No, I do not know anything about Skylanders. I never touched them. The Potato Cam Skylander Pokemon stream, though. It sounds beautiful. A Wii capture card actually sounds like a legitimately good purchase for a lot of people. Because there's a lot of things you can do with the Wii. Yeah, Wii Sports any %. You could do Wii Sports Resort Cycling. You could do New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I'm gonna have to find a way to rewrite this Raticate part of the notes, too. Okay, I'm gonna stop paying attention to chat for like a minute. Just so I get this part of the run correct. Because this is where we have to do a bunch of menuing. Just so you all know, you can say whatever you want while I'm not looking. That is not enough X attacks. Oh no, my mod's gone rogued. Okay. Apparently I did have 100 speed. I need to check that again then. Oh, that is completely my bad. Well, I just wasted a bunch of time then. Whoops. Oh, that poor Firo got grinded into candy for nothing. Hi, Umi. Sorry, I was not paying attention to chat. I did not see you got here. I hope you're doing well. I always miss that teleporter. You want to approach that teleporter from the top because it's faster to go in teleporters from the top than it is from the right, even though it's easier to do it from the right. Because your character doesn't rotate. I would watch the Etchy just chatting streams. I would love an Etchy just chatting stream. Can we have Etchy streams that are actually just Shiro? That's good. Do not drop my special defense. I don't care if you drop it next turn, just don't do it this turn. This turn is fine. You can do whatever you want. Alright, we are in the clear. See, that was a perfectly good time to drop my special defense. I don't care about that one. We're not getting hit again. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board on the speed thing, because Quick Candying Raticate was actually completely unnecessary here, and it's going to cost me a bunch of time that wasn't needed because I was already faster than Jinx. I was on that fringe speed, that's the problem. I wonder if I just had a happiness increase from running around too much, and that boosts my stats. That might have been the issue. I want in on this pyramid scheme. Please put me at the bottom of the pyramid. That's where I want to be. Okay. So this is going to be a 3:13 pace of some kind. It's not going to be a 3:12. Which makes sense because my early game wasn't that good. That being said, 3:13 is still encouraging. Okay, hopefully it's still 3:13. I would be a little concerned if it dropped below 3:14. Or into the 3:14 range. That would make me question my routing just a little bit. Okay, this menu is also very involved. So we're taking out Raticate and Dodrio. For Haunter and Magikarp. .26 special attack is quite high for Magikarp. So we are good here. Alright, this is the big TM teaching section. We're about to teach like 5 different moves to Pokemon. Starmie is already full health because I healed it on the last menu. I gotta remember that as well. And I want to check Magmar's defense when I'm teaching it Psychic as well. This thing learns Scald. I don't really care what Haunter's stats are, I did not look at them. They don't matter. .54 defense, this is pretty low. So we're going to have a interesting Agatha fight. We will see what happens with that one. I was not planning on clicking it, don't worry. The spooky Link. You know, this is probably high 3:13 pace. I don't know, we gotta see. That is a much longer menu than it used to be. Because we're teaching Psychic to Magmar. That's one thing I do have to consider about Magmar over Alola Muck, is that you do have to teach it a move. It's definitely still faster. Don't get me wrong. But it's probably not quite as much faster as you'd initially think. Yeah, that's a new bot, isn't it? That's no big follows. I miss big follows. I haven't seen big follows too often. Like, I see it around occasionally, but I feel like it's not at one of its high points right now. Wait, there's easy follows now? How come I haven't seen easy follows? Why aren't they asking me? I take it as a compliment when the bots ask me to join their website. Nosha, you can always get more follows. Yeah, it's not so easy if I haven't seen him. Alright. Have a good night, Umi. $40 more minutes of this run. This is a not great Koga split, is it? Well, it's because that menu's longer, that's why. I had a lot of extra level ups on this run. Alright, good night, Eminem. Enjoy your Marianne only. Make sure you win. Alright, speeds are up. Wow, this Weezing is aggressive today. And then it protected the turn that, you know, it knew what it was doing. Just please, no more protects. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at this now. This pace is not as good as I was hoping it was. That's something I'll have to keep in mind. Like, the run wasn't great in the early game, in the first 2 hours, that is. I've still probably got a pretty easy minute to save. But yeah, we're looking at maybe a high 313, low 314. Which would be perfectly good for me. Like, I would take a 313, 314 any day in Baton Pass. This category is very hard to get a really good run on. Just through the nature of kind of having to catch so many things and not having any leniency on them. Like in this run, I had to wait for Magikarp a little bit, I had to wait for Ghastly. And then I had some unfortunate breakouts that put me down on Ultra Balls, so my menuing was pretty slow on the catches too. And then I had the Quick Candy disaster. I really need to figure that one out. It's going to keep bothering me. Maybe I should just lower my threshold and say 75 speed is good. You don't need to Quick Candy at all at 75 speed. Alright, anyway, we want Dodrio into the party. My notes say heal Starmie to full in like 3 separate places in this part of the game. I am very sure that my Starmie is good health right now, though. Anyway, this is the calm before the storm. There's nothing really dangerous left until we get to Agatha. I guess Bruno's kind of dangerous. I've died to Bruno in these runs before. I am just probably going to stop if I die anywhere. So we just gotta hope everything works out. Yeah, I think any of the last 4 fights are potentially run killers, so... And none of them are super likely run killers, they're just all... They all can. So when you put them all together, it can be a problem. I'm really curious how the Magmar fight is going to go, because like I said, I have not tested it. It'll be a lot more safe if the Arbok still goes for Glare turn 1. But if Arbok tries to Poison Jab turn 1, we might be in a little bit... It might be scarier. Alright, as long as your dentures believe, Lime, I know everything's going to work out. I would never doubt your dentures. I only have 4 Psychics left. Like, that should be fine, but... we will see. Nice. Just hit the warp pad, that's fine. It actually doesn't matter all that much. Alright, this fight is safe with Stormy Kabutops. I haven't seen this gun or fail yet. It terrifies me every time, but I haven't seen it fail yet. Dodrio's 43, that is enough to get through Bruno. Hi Logic, thank you for the good luck. Congrats on your world record. It looks like a very nice improvement. Without rocket storage, right? If that's what I understand correctly. Yeah, I'm slowly learning this. My brother has been playing the original Spyro on the Reignited trilogy recently. So I'm getting to see more and more of it. You know, I still have not played it. I've actually I haven't played any Spyro since the very original. I've never played, like, even just watching you play, it's a huge shift. There's a lot more there. Alright, we want to see Slashes, or no, not Slash, the move that's other move, Sucker Punch. We want to see Sucker Punches out of this Doug trio. That is not a Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch. That is not Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch. There we go. Sucker Punch. I didn't mean to say Slash. It was a mistake. Nice crit. I was just baiting out the Sucker Punch with that Splash. I do that every single time. I always click splash on this fight for some reason. That's alright, it got baited. Yeah, no, splash is a good move. Use splash. This actually isn't a bad split, even though I had to heal. So apparently I did just everything else really well. It's just that Gyarados is gigantic, I think. I actually saved time there. That is just miraculous, honestly. I can't believe I saved time on that Gyarados split. I had to heal and I wasted a turn with Splash. Just so we're extremely clear on this, it is faster to get hit by that Sucker Punch than to bait it out with Splash. I don't want anyone to think that I'm too big-brained there. There's no competitive advantage or speed advantage to using Splash in any circumstances. I know you were making fun of me. Congrats, Damon. I'm looking forward to seeing what that's gonna be. I will not be joining you in this speed game, though. Damon, you still haven't told me what happened to Magical Star Sign. That's what the game was, right? That you and May were talking about for so long? I wanted to look at this fight again. That's another thing I wanted to look through. Because the way I do this fight is just take a safe 5-turn fight, but it might be reasonable to make this a 4-turn fight with certain stats. Thunderbolts in slot 2. I did not see who that accuracy drop was into. So I am going to take the safe way out. Yeah, like, these stats have to be good enough. Yeah, I'm going to take the safe route here. And I'm going to use an X-Ack. Just to be 100% sure that Starmie didn't get dropped. It might have been into Rapidash. I was mashing through it. The text I didn't see. Okay, here I should have enough Psychic PP to PP, or to use Psychic on both of these next two Pokemon. Yeah, I have just enough Psychics to get through the next couple fights. Without scrolling back up to Scald here. You want 2 Psychics on this route. Before the Officer Jenny heal. Yeah, anyway. I need to look into that fight, because I bet there's a way to make that 4 turns more reasonably. I'm pretty sure that Starmie would have one-shot the Pidgeot. The problem is you're risking Sand Attack, because I was slower. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about that one. It might even just be one of those fringe case things where, like, if you have good stats, perform the fight in a different way. Well, that's exactly what it would be, but it's something I should at least be aware of. There's a Nidoqueen up there. Hi, Flaccid. Yeah, there has to be somewhere that manufactures a gym badge. I gotta remember to stop 2-controllering this. I don't know why I want to 2-controller this Execute. There can't be that many people that are getting badges. Like, in universe, they make it out to be a pretty difficult, rare thing. Could you imagine just going and beating a gym and just getting a voucher? Just someone telling you, oh, I'm sorry, we ran out. You can't have it. That would suck. I'd be so mad. If I was like a 10-year-old kid and walked into a gym and got an autograph. Well, I'd be fine with the autograph. The autograph isn't the problem. The problem is everything except for the autograph. Or the fact that you didn't get the thing you actually came for. Surge does give you an autograph. And that's good since it comes as a supplement to the badge. But if you just got the autograph and didn't get the badge, you'd be pretty mad. Yeah, no, Giovanni definitely doesn't need many. That was a very powerful crunch that this Kangaskhan just put out. You want to heal there for sure, because every once in a while that Kangaskhan chooses to go for Sucker Punch instead of Crunch. It's extremely rare that it does, because the game doesn't recognize Sucker Punch as a priority move for some reason. But it does happen. I shouldn't say the game doesn't recognize it. The AI does not recognize Sucker Punch as a priority move. So it won't prioritize it even if you're in range. Yeah, no, one thing that doesn't get like recognized that much through the games is that you play as a prodigy, basically. Like, you play as a child superstar. Most of the trainers in the world are like your average bug catcher on Route 2. That's able to train like 2 Weedles, and that's the extent of their abilities. Alright, interesting. I will keep it up, Dennis. I can't imagine stopping early. As long as I'm still enjoying it. Yeah, right? There's someone that thinks they're the best and it brings in first form bug types. Like, your level 13 Weedle that you didn't evolve for some reason isn't gonna destroy anything. Maybe your level 13 Weedle will deal with logic, but... No, here's the thing though. Hop is on the upper echelon of trainers in the Pokemon world. Hop is better than the average kid with their level 7 Weedle. Now, Hop is more confident than he should be, but Hop is actually good. Like, we make fun of him because we're better. For anyone who wonders how Amistar works, that's the Blizzard TM right there. Amistar needs that. I told Logic earlier, or not Logic, I told Aspect earlier today that, or maybe yesterday, that realistically, if you end up accidentally picking the Helix fossil, you should actually just reset. No, Leon definitely doesn't suck. Leon was the previous Prodigy before you, I think. Like, you're the person who came in and took that throne from Leon. Yeah, true. People probably don't venture outside their town that much in the Pokemon world. At least in the anime, you kind of... I mean, they had trains. It's hard to say. Like, I don't think Pokemon lore is very consistent. This is a good Starmie, by the way. Okay, so right here. Oh, this is something else I wanted to do with this route. I wanted to figure out the benefits and disadvantages to... Hang on, let me actually do this first before I start talking about it. 51 speed, that's pretty low. Did I say 51 speed is low? Apparently that's perfect. And it's good enough. Yeah, no, city residents near the 8th gym town should smoke most of the first 4. Like I said, Pokemon lore is not very... It doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's put it that way. Alright, anyway, what I was going to say before I realized that I need to pay attention for a little bit to menuing is that I want to figure out for this next fight when I should be using Executor and when I should be using Starmie. Because sometimes Starmie has a better chance of going through the fight cleanly. The problem with Starmie is that you have to do an extra menu. I will say 51 speed is apparently the minimum that Execute can have to outspeed the Jinx with only 1x speed on Lorelei. Anyway, we're right at the end now. Oh, let me remove my notes about Muck here, because we are not using Muck anymore. I mean, you have to have an easy gym leader, too, to, you know, introduce people to the world. Alright, this needs to not be in the notes. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup on these notes, and then I'm going to release them, I think. I'm really happy with where the Pikachu Baton Pass notes are. Yeah, one of the nice things about using Executor on the on this fight, other than the fact that it doesn't always kill Lickitung, Starmie doesn't always kill Lickitung either. But one of the nice things about Executor is that Mega Drain means you don't have to do another heal menu. Alright, Greta, we will find things to watch. The problem with Executor is that it underspeeds everything, which is a problem. Like, it will underspeed this Blastoise. We have like 64 speed right now. Blastoise is 68. Luckily, Blastoise just uses Hydro Pump on us, but... And then, here we go. We are slacking on Phineas and Ferb, you're right. Yeah, Greta did watch a lot of Journeys. I have not watched it. I should probably cancel the repel. I hope I don't have to use another repel. Wait, Greta, just because the profile is gone doesn't mean you can't watch. If you could still log in. You're still in there. Alright, so this next fight is not super dangerous. The 4 after it are. None of them are individually that dangerous, but each one presents potential death. So we're just gonna see what happens. X defense should be up, up, left. Or up 4 times. This thing is doing a lot of damage. I need one more X special attack as well. This is a very weak defensively Executor. I'm taking a ton of damage from these ice shards. Alright, should be in the clear as long as I did things right. Is that what's going on your YouTube channel next, Etchy? A day in the life of the best Pokemon speedrunner? Alright, level 47 Kabutops. I am not going to hit 48 for Lance, I don't think. Mine, I am nowhere near the greatest Pokemon speedrunner. I'm the master of coming in for uncontested category extensions. This one's not uncontested. This actually has good competition. Curvis and Jim are both very effective Let's Go runners. And also, I'm the only person that's run this modern route. This Executor is really going to level up and waste our time, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. Look at this. The party is in the perfect order. I am not the father of Baton. This route was originally made by Curvis. I had little input. Or I had a bunch of input into it, but my input was very limited at the start. Like, Curvis did most of the work. I was responsible for this fight. And I was responsible for Gyarados on Giovanni. And I'm responsible for Raticate on Sabrina. That's pretty much the only real contributions I had to Baton Pass. I don't know where I'm going. That's lucky. Turn 1 Stealth Rock is always nice to see. Alright, 1. Okay. What am I doing? Use Sword Stance. Bless you, Greta. Now I'm just dodging everything. I did not need to Hyper because I just dodged every Iron Tail. Alright. We are in the clear on Bruno. What a fight. That was terrifying. See, this is why Bruno is the least scary of the fights, because Iron Tail misses a lot, and Onyx is weak enough that even if it crits you, it doesn't always kill you. So there's this built-in safety in this fight. That will not be the case for the next 3 fights. The next 3 fights, if you get crit, you're just in a lot of trouble. Yeah, we buy Mild Nature. It's good to have plus special attack, but we can't afford to have minus attack, because it makes Sabrina really hard. We actually used to do Modest, and Dojuro is perfectly fine on this fight, even with Modest. Okay. Oh, that was a very slow split. So, this next fight. I haven't done a lot of testing on this. I think defense is going to matter on this fight right here. It does make a difference on Geo. You're much more likely to heal on Giovanni currently than you were in the past. Because Dugtrio slashes hit pretty hard against Gyarados. Luckily, Giovanni likes to go for Sucker Punch a lot. So while Slash is slightly more likely because it can crit and that makes the pre-rolls better, you see Sucker Punch a lot still. Alright. 1. Okay, Glare turn 1 is what we want to see. That's actually really good. I'm just gonna Hyper. I was probably safe there, but it's better to be extra safe. Don't hurt me. Alright, Agatha down. This fight, if you get crit, you're basically dead. But plus 4 Psychic does kill everything. Magmar's an interesting one. I thought about leaving Magmar out of the party for basically the entire game, because level 45 Magmar does one-shot everything at plus 4. I just like having the insurance on the extra defense levels, or on the extra levels with a little bit higher defense against Arbok, and a little bit higher HP as well. Both of those two things kind of make me feel more comfortable. Gengar without the teeth would be frightening, to say the least. I also have to go back and look at what order these came out in, so I can adjust my notes. It doesn't actually matter. Apparently Golbat comes out last. Alright, well, as much as I hate to admit it, Magmar is definitely a better choice than Alolan Mach. It saddens me very much, but... this fight is hard. This fight you only have to make it through 5 turns to win, but making it through those 5 turns is very scary. Seadra is going to use Hydro Pump. And a crit will kill me. Just straight up, no chance of survival at all. If it crits me, we're dead. Forgot Full Restore moved. I don't even know why I'm Hyper Potion here. Like, it's completely worthless because a crit kills me. Alright, that is it for Hydro Pumps though, so we are now safe. Nice flinch. Rock Slide also doesn't kill Seadra. Kabutops has no way to kill Seadra in one turn. Even in Kabutops' alt main, it can't. Alright, and we have 89 speed here. That means we outspeed Aerodactyl by 1 point. So we do not need to Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet pretty much always kills. Yeah, Golf with Your Friends is on Switch. It looks really fun. I have not played it yet. But I have downloaded it. Alright. One more fight. We're going into the classic now. Just star me. Me versus Air Slash. Here we go. Also, I realized I could save here and guarantee the world record in the category, but we're not doing that. There is no saving in this category. I don't want a world record with a Starmie Death on Champion. That would be not a good representation of the category, honestly. Come on, Starmie. Let's do this. Sometimes, if you have the right stats, Starmie will go for quick attacks after you... Or will only go for quick attacks after you X Special Defend twice, but obviously this is not the right stats for that. I'm gonna heal one more time. This is kind of dangerous, because I'm taking an extra Air Slash, but we have one T-Pat. I'm gonna lose a little bit of time on this split, but this will be like a 3:13:25 or 3:13:30. I know, it's amazing, T-Pat. I just walked up the first run of the day, and it was just good. Like, nothing went wrong. This run wasn't fantastic or anything, but it was good. No Weedle either. Yeah, I know, I'm ending at a reasonable time. World record is not partner worthy. This is a category that hasn't been run by that many people, and especially not with this new route. That being said, I'm really happy with this. I've put a lot of work into this category over the last, like, month or so, or month or two. Whenever I started, like, looking at it more seriously. So I'm really happy that I got a good run in it. Like I said, this run's not perfect or anything, but I'm very happy with it. Yeah, so 31318 about. Thank you for the GG, Damon and Supa. Etchy. Greta, thank you all. Thank you, Lime. And T-Pat, Noja, Mir, Caternese, Logic. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I worked super hard on this. Thank you, Randall. So, I'm glad it worked out. You have the power to do that too, T-Pat, if you want. Aspect has routed the Eevee version of this route, actually.